Hey, so have you ever thought about starting your own clothing brand? Well, then this is going to be the perfect video for you. Guys, it's Viva La Pink Posh. Welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who are new here, welcome guys. As you guys know, here on my channel, I create absolutely free entrepreneurial small business content, helping you guys grow and excel your online small businesses. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell so you won't miss any of my free informational videos. So I am a small business owner for 6 years, you guys. I've had my small business for 6 years and we are a 6-figure earning online business. So I started creating these type of videos to help you guys do the same thing. Now let's get into it. Today, I'm going to be giving you guys 5 free tips to start your online clothing business. So the first step for starting your own online clothing brand is going to be, you have to figure out what type of apparel you're going to be selling. Whether it's going to be jackets, it's going to be hoodies, sweatshirts, sweatpants, even sweat sets. And don't forget t-shirts, because that's literally like the most easiest thing to launch. So once you figure out the type of clothing you're going to be selling for your brand, you want to figure out your aesthetic, you guys. You have to have an aesthetic. You can't just go with random clothing that you think are going to sell. So in my store, my aesthetic is pink. So I literally go with everything pink because I know this is what my audience likes. So before launching your clothing brand, you should already know your target audience. You should already know your ideal buyer, which is going to be your avatar. You must know who you're going to be marketing your products to. That way it will be easier for you to stick to a certain type of aesthetic. So the second step for starting your own clothing brand is going to be to come up with a name for your business. Not only do you have to come up with a name for your business, you have to come up with a logo for your business. So if you're experienced in graphic design and logo creation, then this is going to be an easy step for you because you can just design it yourself. Even though it's going to be more time consuming, you can do this yourself. You can literally use apps such as Canva. But if you do not want to use your time creating a logo, or you just don't know how to do it, you can always outsource a graphic designer. To find a graphic designer, you can just type in the hashtag graphic designer on Instagram and go through all the tags and find someone that you're interested in working with. Check out their work, ask for a portfolio of their work. Or if you want to go on the cheaper side, you can always go to websites such as Fiverr. So when you are getting your logo created, you want to make sure that your logo is created with a transparent background. This is going to be easier for you to send to the person who you're going to have manufacturing your apparel. If you're going to be doing it yourself, then this might be a different step. But me, I like to use wholesalers because I want to cut down my work time and I also want to cut down my expenses. So I go with a wholesaler. So the third step for starting your clothing brand is going to be to start designing your website. So even though you're not ready to sell your products, you do want to have a landing page. You want to have a landing page set up before your store is actually running. This way you can capture emails and information from people who are your potential customers. So for a website host, I definitely recommend using Shopify. I've used Wix before. Wix would be perfect for someone who is a legit beginner. You're just coming into this. Wix is literally perfect because it's so easy to navigate. Shopify is what I use because it has way more features. So once you have your website, you want to go ahead and get all of your social media handles. So you want to get an Instagram, you want to get a YouTube, you want to get a TikTok, Twitter, and a Facebook. So you want to have your brand's name on every social media platform. Setting up your socials before you launch is super crucial, you guys, because you're going to be using social media to market your products. So yes, you are allowed to release sneak peeks and upcoming and coming soon posts about your apparel and little hints to get people excited for your launch. You can't just launch a product. You can't just launch a clothing brand or anything in that matter randomly. Like you just create this page and you post for sale. Oh, we have this, or you start marketing your brand. That is not the correct way to do it. You want to set your brand up and set your socials up for success even before you launch your brand. The fourth step to I swear I can't talk. So the fourth step to starting your own clothing brand is going to be to find a wholesaler, to locate a wholesaler for your clothing brand. If you're going to be making things by hand, if you're using heat press or screen printing or DGC printing, or even embroidering it and sewing your clothing yourself, then you're probably going to skip this step and you're just going to buy the clothing itself wholesale. But I am a person who buys like the whole finished product wholesale. So that's what we're going to be talking about. So if you guys are looking for a reliable wholesaler for clothing, I'm definitely going to recommend you guys Alibaba. So this vendor that I'm going to attach in the description is my actual vendor for my sweatsuits. So if you're looking to release sweatsuits, then my vendor will be linked in the description of this video below. So when it comes to ordering wholesale from Alibaba.com, you have to make sure that you are ordering samples. Depending on your price range or how much you want to spend to actually start your brand, you can order samples of the finished product. So this will be samples of the sets with your logos on them, or you can just order a sample of the sweatsuit just to figure out the fabric. So what I did was I ordered samples just to figure out the type of material and quality of the sweatsuits. So once I did that, I actually ordered from 3 different vendors, and the one I went with had the best quality. So once I got my samples, I went ahead and proceeded with my order with the logo on it. So I never sampled my sweat sets with the logo on it. I sampled the quality. They were able to send me videos and pictures of the finished product before mass production. So that is the process that I took to have my sweat sets, which I'm going to show you guys, to have my sweat sets created. So if you are not ready to spend a ton of money on ordering inventory for your clothing, you can literally sell your clothing using samples. What you're going to do is order the samples in different size: small, medium, large, and extra large. You're going to then send these samples out to different influencers to model your product. Make sure when you send it out to the influencers, your website is completely ready and people are ready to like purchase your stuff. So when you send these products out to the influencers, you want to make sure that you're telling them not to release the content yet, because you want to make sure your website is ready. So you're literally going to launch your products using those samples and using influencers as models. And this is going to get you the money that you're going to need to then order your inventory. So this is just a quick, sneaky little tip to actually launch your clothing brand without spending thousands of dollars for the first batch of clothing. The first type of hoodie I launched was actually a vinyl hoodie that I created myself, which is going to be this one. So these hoodies ran me about $10 a hoodie. And then I had a bunch of black vinyl and I printed out this logo on myself. And I also purchased a heat press machine, and that's how I was doing my first hoodies. This release is going to be huge. This is a sweat set that I had custom from Alibaba.com. Again, my vendor will be below. So it's a hoodie and it's also the pants. And this is what the bottom looks like. The quality of these hoodies, you guys, are absolutely amazing. I love how it has like these black tips on it, the black tips on the pants, and it also has the black tips on the hoodie. And on the inside of these pants, they are a fleece material. So I love the quality of this vendor. Like, I really love it. So that's why I'm going to be linking it in the description. That is literally going to be it. Those are the first 5 steps that you need to take to starting your own business, your own clothing business, your own online apparel shop. And I guarantee you, the most important thing is to market your business on social media, and you will do just fine. I'm going to do more videos about how to market your business on social media for those of you who are interested. But that is going to be it for today's video. I hope you guys found this video beneficial. Be sure to share it with someone who might be interested in starting their own clothing company, you guys. You never know who this video could help. Sharing is caring. So that's going to be it for today's video. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks for watching. Peace and much love. Bye, guys.